Today on Rappler. Senator Jinggoy Estrada resorts to racist name-calling of ICC representatives, calling them, quote, white monkeys. Former Senator De Limas says she was right in sacrificing her freedom for human rights. Authorities bust an illegal recruitment agency in Laguna. The Philippines votes in favor of a UN resolution calling for Russia's immediate withdrawal from Ukraine. 62% of Filipinos say the spirit of the People Power Revolution is still alive. Chinese star Fan Bingbing returns to the cinema at the Berlinale Film Festival. And Harry Styles tops another global chart for his hit single As It Was. Senator Jinggoy Estrada resorts to racist name-calling in denouncing representatives of the International Criminal Court or the ICC as it resumes the probe into former President Rodrigo Duterte's violent war on drugs. In a privileged speech, Estrada calls ICC representatives, quote, puting unggoy or white monkeys.
Itong pinapupunta, kung sino man ang pinupunta ng ICC dito sa ating bansa, kung sino man Poncio Pilatong prosecutor, itong mga puting unggoy na ito, hindi na dapat papasukin dito sa ating bansa because that will be an exercise in futility.
The ICC's pre-trial chamber earlier allowed prosecutor Karim Khan to resume the drug war probe. Government data shows at least 6,252 individuals were killed in police anti-illegal drug operations alone. This number does not include those killed vigilante style, which human rights groups estimate to be between 27,000 to 30,000. Other than Estrada, several lawmakers, including Senator Robin Padilla, filed resolutions urging Congress to declare, quote, unequivocal defense of Duterte. On the 6th year of her detention, former Senator Laila De Limas says she was right in sacrificing her freedom to fight for human rights. In a handwritten letter, De Limas says, 6 years I stood my ground. I am still fighting for my own innocence and for justice for the victims of extrajudicial killings. De Lima quotes Martin Luther King, who said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. De Lima was one of former President Rodrigo Duterte's most vocal critics. She was accused of enabling the drug trade in the national jail to fund her 2016 senatorial run. De Lima has been acquitted in one of these 3 drug-related cases. Key witnesses against her recanted their statements linking her to the drug trade. The Department of Migrant Workers and the Philippine National Police bust an illegal recruiter of overseas Filipino workers who operates in Laguna. Authorities say they arrested 39-year-old Jonalyn Sebastian, who is allegedly one of 4 members of what the DMW describes as a, quote, big-time illegal recruitment ring. 33 overseas job applicants are also rescued in the police operation at Paete, Laguna. The DMW says 3 overseas job applicants complained they were being charged from 100,000 pesos to 350,000 pesos in, quote, advanced placement fees for, quote, guaranteed jobs to be caregivers in Malta and Malaysia. Sebastian's mugshot accuses her of allegedly violating the Migrant Workers and Overseas Filipinos Act of 1995, which defines illegal recruitment. The department is looking to sue Sebastian with large-scale illegal recruitment activities tantamount to economic sabotage, which is a non-bailable offense. The Philippines votes to support a new United Nations resolution calling for an end to the war in Ukraine that marks its first year on February 24. The Philippines, along with 140 countries, urges Russia to immediately and unconditionally withdraw from Ukraine. 32 other countries abstain, while 7 vote against it. The resolution also calls for accountability for serious crimes committed in Ukraine during Russia's invasion. In calling for peace, the Philippines repeatedly draws attention to the Manila Declaration, reiterating the obligation of states to settle disputes by peaceful means and through the rule of law. The UNGA resolutions are not legally binding but are symbolic and carry political weight. A social weather station survey says 62% of Filipinos believe the spirit of the EDSA People Power Revolution is still alive. Of the 62%, 22% say it's definitely alive, while 41% say it's somewhat alive. On the annual commemoration of the event, 57% say it's still important, while 42% say it's not important anymore. On whether the EDSA promises were fulfilled, 47% say only a few were fulfilled, and 28% say almost none or none were fulfilled. The SWS survey was conducted between December 10 and 14, 2022. This year is the first People Power Revolution celebration under the administration of Ferdinand Marcos Jr., whose family was forced to flee the country as a result of the military-backed civilian uprising. Marcos declared Friday, February 24, a non-working holiday to commemorate the event. Fan Bingbing, one of China's biggest film stars, strides onto the Berlinale red carpet, marking her return to the cinema following a 5-year pause. Fan disappeared from public view in 2018, prompting international speculation about her whereabouts. Chinese authorities handed her a $129 million fine for tax evasion months later. The actress says it has been difficult to restart her career after the lengthy break. Her role in Green Knight, a racy thriller set in the crime-infested underworld of Seoul, South Korea, also spotlights the return of Chinese-language film to the international stage. The film is one of several from China and Hong Kong receiving world premieres at the Berlinale. Two of those, Zhang Lu's The Shadowless Tower and Liu Zhen's Art College 1994, are competing for the coveted Golden Bear Award. British singer-songwriter Harry Styles adds to his Grammy and Brit Awards triumphs when his chart-topping hit As It Was wins the IFPI Global Single Award for 2022. The prize is given to the music artist scoring the world's best-selling single of the year across all digital formats. The synth-pop track from Styles' third studio album, Harry's House, was released in April and topped charts around the world. Styles rose to fame as part of boy band One Direction. This month, he won Song of the Year and Album of the Year at the Brit Awards. He also won Album of the Year at the Grammys. The top 20 for the first time also features 4 songs performed predominantly in Spanish with Puerto Rican rapper and singer Bad Bunny. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.